She's staring down the biggest opportunity of her career, and nobody saw it coming. The Madrid Open 2026 draw just dropped, and while the tennis world obsesses over the usual suspects, the smartest minds in the sport are whispering one name: Alex Eala. And they're not just betting on her, they're going all in. Here's what everyone else is missing. This isn't about hope or potential anymore. The numbers, the matchups, the circumstances have aligned in a way that happens maybe once in a player's lifetime. And Eala is about to walk straight through the front door of tennis history. Let me show you exactly why the most cynical, data-driven experts in professional tennis are calling Madrid 2026 the Alex Eala show. First, that draw. When the bracket was released, analysts didn't just study it. They dissected it like surgeons. And what they found in Eala's section made them stop breathing. She opens against a qualifier. Perfect. A player who's already exhausted from 3 qualifying rounds, lacking main draw firepower, giving Eala the ideal tune-up to find her rhythm under stadium lights. Second round brings Elise Mertens. Now Mertens is a former top 15 player, a doubles Grand Slam champion, and we're not disrespecting her legacy. But let's be brutally honest about 2026. This isn't the same Mertens who terrorized the tour 3 years ago. Her first serve has lost its bite. The unforced errors are piling up in crucial moments. You can see it in her body language after double faults, the frustration in her eyes. She's battling herself as much as her opponent. For Eala, Mertens represents a challenging but fundamentally beatable obstacle standing between her and a deep run. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. The other half of the draw is a bloodbath. Swiatek, Sabalenka, Rybakina, all the heavy hitters clustered together, destined to destroy each other in the early rounds. Meanwhile, Eala's side has cracked wide open. The top seeds in her path are either nursing injuries, historically terrible on Madrid's high-altitude clay, or simply not clay court specialists. The tennis gods handed her a golden highway straight to the quarterfinals. This gets deeper than just a favorable bracket. Madrid isn't just another tournament for Alex Eala. It's home. She didn't just visit Spain for training camps. She grew up at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca. Spanish clay courses through her veins. She learned the nuances of this surface, the grit, the strategy, under the Spanish sun, surrounded by the ethos of the greatest clay court player who ever lived. When she walks onto the courts at Caja Magica, she's not entering foreign territory. She's coming home. And here's the psychological nuclear weapon nobody's talking about. Eala has 0 ranking points to defend in Madrid. 0. She's playing with house money. Every single win is pure profit deposited straight into her ranking. There's no ghost of last year haunting her. No pressure to match a previous result. She can swing for the lines on breakpoint without hesitation. She can play the aggressive, fearless tennis that wins tournaments. That's the kind of mental freedom that unlocks championship-level performance. Now let's destroy the narrative that she's struggling. Yes, her last 2 tournaments were tough. But here's what the casual observers miss completely. Her overall 2026 performance metrics are already superior to this same point in her breakout season last year. Her first serve percentage is up. Her breakpoint conversion rate is higher. Her winners to unforced errors ratio shows maturity beyond her years. This isn't a slump. This is growth. This is the trajectory of a future champion. Look at who she's already beaten this season. Coco Gauff, a Grand Slam champion and former world #1. You don't accidentally beat Coco Gauff. You earn it. You prove you belong on that stage. Then there's Siegemund, one of the craftiest, most notoriously difficult competitors on tour. A veteran who uses spins and angles to drive opponents insane. Eala didn't just beat her. She dismantled her. She solved the puzzle with the composure of a 10-year veteran. These wins prove something crucial. She can out-hit the power players and outthink the strategists. She's becoming complete. The legends have noticed. Novak Djokovic, owner of 24 Grand Slams and arguably the highest tennis IQ we've ever seen, publicly called Eala the best tennis player to ever come from the Philippines. When Djokovic endorses you, when a living legend who understands greatness on a molecular level personally validates your ability, that's not just praise, that's a coronation before the fact. Every element has converged into perfect alignment. The favorable draw with a lighter bracket, a second-round opponent struggling for form, complete freedom from defending points, a deep personal connection to Spanish clay courts, years of elite training on this exact surface, a season tracking ahead of her own breakout year, statement wins over superstars and crafty veterans, the thundering endorsement from tennis royalty, and home crowd energy that will be electric every single match. The experts aren't manufacturing hype. They're stating mathematical probability. Alex Eala has everything she needs to make Madrid 2026 her tournament. The conditions are set, the momentum is building, and you can guarantee the Spanish crowds will roar for their adopted daughter every step of the way. This isn't about potential anymore. So here's my question for you. When all the stars align this perfectly, When every advantage converges on one player at one tournament, do you bet against destiny? Or do you watch history unfold?